Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the OG back again. Take the glasses off. Ramble number 85 coming at you. It's been a while since we've been on. We've had a lot of things come in, a lot of things come out. Waiting on a bunch of things to come in. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time because I don't want to get on here for 45 minutes showing everything that I've got recently. I'm carrying it in my new tactical bucket here that I got from the clown right down the road. I wish I could have got this from O'Donnell. O'Donnell's been working down there a little bit. He must have made them fries I had because them suckers was good. The last video I posted was when I met up with Lanny, driver 38. We're going to talk about that in a minute. One before that was the live, and one before that, it's been a while. So there's been a lot going on. There's been a lot of new things coming in. We've got some absolute banger stuff on the way. A lot of that stuff should be here by the end of this week. I've got a long weekend, so we're going to be playing baseball, but I hopefully will be shooting some videos, incorporating some of these things. So we'll just start it off right here. Let's show you what I'm carrying today before we get into the tactical bucket. This is what the OG be carrying nowadays. If anybody wants one, go hit up Donald down there at the McDonald's. He can hook you up. Okay, so what we're carrying today, we'll start in the front left pocket, which we've got we've got my fail-safe goods leather wallet with my new debit card here that we've been sporting. The ride's in there. Fail-safe goods leather wallet. Hit Ryan up. He's making some banger wallets. We've been to the post office. I've sent some stuff out today. I'm gonna get those tracking numbers sent to you when I get off this video. A little bit of folding money. Here's a new addition that I'm carrying. It's that copper I5T, serial number 08551. What do you know about that? 2 settings. Love it. Love the heft of it and the patina it starts to form. It's already starting to get a little bit. I don't know if you can see the blues and purples, but I love my copper light. It's like the 4th one I've owned because I can't keep up with them. Also, my Nip-X Extra Smalls and the Carrot Incognito slip from Slater Leather Works. I just saw it right there's the New Hampshire stamp. I don't know if anybody else can see it right there. Perfect mold. Them things ain't coming out. You can't even do it like that. You gotta pull them out. Don't go anywhere without it. Ride or die right there. What else do we have? We got some change. We got $1.60 change in my pocket. Let's move on to this front right pocket. 940 Osborne. There's not much I can say about it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it's a workhorse. Bad daddy. Sharpened pry bar. If you know, you know. I know. And then if you're hacked off, you're hacked off about it. My shirt's all funky looking. What's going on here? I was wearing a shirt over this shirt earlier, and then it kind of warmed up. It's been like in 35 in the morning. Now it's 74. That's Tennessee for you. If you don't like the weather, hang out for an hour and it'll change. So I got the Osborne modern of the day, and the Clark knives leather slip. We're carrying the mahogany Sidebuster Junior in carbon steel. I think it's carbon. Yes, carbon steel, not chrome vanadium. Beautiful bone. For the longest time, I wondered what everybody was so crazy about these for until I got one in hand and was like, holy smokes. It is some pretty bone. So that's why everybody's crazy about it. Fits perfect. Doesn't fall out. Do this. Whoop. Comes right out. What else we be carrying with us today? Bond arms. 410 is what we use it for. It's a Bond Arms Grizzly 410. It's also chambered in 45 long Colt as well. You can shoot that to it. I don't know. The Lufkin didn't make the cut today, but that's what we got in the pockets today. Now, as many of you probably saw that me and Laney shot a video at Smoky, Friday, and then I got it posted up Friday night, later Friday night. Laney hit me up. He was coming to Pigeon Forge, or what we call Piggy on Forgay, for a few days for his birthday. His wife had surprised him. He hollered at me and said, any chance you can meet up? We're gonna be at Smoky in the morning. So man, let me do some logistics. Let me see if I can figure it out. And luckily I was off Friday. Had some things I was gonna do, but was still able to work it in, and I'm so thrilled that I did, because Laney and his wife are they're good people. Some cool people to chat it up with, to walk around the store, talk knives and all that. And we did get some stuff while we was there. I won't spoil anything for anybody, but Laney had some things in mind, and he found those things, and man, we had a good old time. And I found something that I wasn't used to being able to find, so I'll show you what that was. While I was there, I couldn't pass it up, and that's going to be let me double check this to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's going to be a GEC 32 pattern in stag. I don't know what this is, like a swell center jackknife, but it's an opposite end. So it's got, and this one is a Northfield UNXLD, UNXLD, I don't know. But it's got a long pull. It's got that etch on it. It's really hard to show you guys. I don't know what to do. But it says, Northfield, unexcelled. It's got half stops. It's got great walk and talk, I think. The long pull makes it really easy. Can you pinch this thing open? No, not possible. It has that big, sweet shaped clip point right there. And then it has a spear on the other end. It says carbon. And it says 321224. So it's made in 24. This backside, the pile side stag, is what got me. That's what I thought was gorgeous and had crazy character to it. It doesn't really match the show side all that well, but we're really stoked up about this one. This 32 looks like 2 brass liners on the show side and 1 on the pile side, with 1 big spring that both blades run on. I don't know if you can tell, this brass line's thicker on this side than it is this side. It's got 2 liners over here, but both blades are running on that same spring, and it's a big fat spring. This is a good size knife, perfect size for your traditional, in my opinion. That's why I couldn't pass it up. It's an awesome, beautiful piece. So we got that while we were at Smoky. That's the one that I picked up while I was there visiting with Laney. I'll tell you, I have a sweet slip coming in for it that was custom made for it. That'll be here. I'm not sure when. I haven't even settled up paying for it, but we got the design down and all that. So there's a squirrel losing its mind over here in this tree. I don't know what's after him or what's pissed him off or what, but he's upset. He's knocking leaves out of the tree and everything. Down here in this deciduous rainforest we live in Tennessee. But yeah, I had a blast hanging out with Laney. Laney actually gifted me a slip, a case slip, which it's a case knife slip. It's black with like a basket weave pattern, red stitching on the back. It's got an American flag and says made proudly made in USA, which is sweet. This is from his personal collection, which means a whole crap ton to me that he would do that. And in it, I'm carrying a carbon steel Sodbuster Junior in the red Dowden. And this one's got laser etched 6 dots, so we know it's a 24. I went to buy one of these at Smoky one time, and I kid you not, I looked at 13 different knives and couldn't find one that was anywhere close to center, didn't have a huge gap. You couldn't throw a cat through the back of it. Now, I'm not big on saying, hey, gaps, that ruined the knife, blah, blah. But I'm talking you can throw a cat through these gaps on these, just on this certain pattern, the red ones. And I found this one not too long ago at a buddy of mine at his local hardware store. That it's like a hardware store, a gas station, and like the world's smallest Bass Pro, all in the same building. That's the size of like a regular gas station. It's wild. They have like all the Bass Pro stuff. Like, I don't think they really sold firearms, but they had ammunition, and they had all the fishing tackle and some camping stuff and all that. And then they had a gas station, and then there's a hardware store that has like all the tools and nuts and bolts and all that. And it's really wild. Just kind of way out in the middle of nowhere, close to the mountain. So, but this one passed all the tests. First one he handed me, I was like, yeah, I'll take it, man. That's great. So, and I thought, the red, this is the only black knife slip that I own. I like brown, but I do like black now. And this knife goes perfectly with it. So, thank you again, Lanny. You're a real G, dude. Anytime you're up around the K, holler at your boy, and we'll hang out. Faux show. Another totally, well, hold on. One more thing to show that I got at Smoky. We were kind of mulling around and stumbled upon these things. These are the pocket date guide for Zippo lighters. So it has, it tells you a little bit about quality control tool for Zippo. It shows some stamps, identification codes for Zippo slim lighters right there. Zippo regular lighter identification codes. So if anybody's never seen one of these or all that such, I don't know that it's ever gonna not be blurry. So you could probably pause it. There might be some information there you might need. But they had these on the counter at Smoky. So I grabbed one or two, grabbed a couple for Lanny. And yeah, we're real Zippo G's now. We can tell you when they're made. So it's just like that case identification card, but it's for Zippos. Who knew? I've seen some other guys with these, but I didn't know where you could find them. But you can find them at the counter on Smoky, at Smoky. So we did make that cool score. And what I was going to say is another extremely dear friend of mine, Brother Dwayne from Clark's Kentucky Knives, has got to be one of the most thoughtful people I've ever met in my life. And he texted me the other day. He's like, hey, man, I got a package in the mail for you and the kids. And I'm like, all right, dude, I appreciate it so much. I'll have to square up with you, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so when it came, it was this envelope, and it was real hard and everything. And what he had football and baseball cards, like 80s, 90s cards, 4 packs or 4 bundles packaged up for all the kids. And then he absolutely made my day right here. He said, I know that, and I'm going to show his sticker while we're here, which is a very aesthetically pleasing sticker. Tell me that's not a freaking awesome sticker right there. I'm assuming this is the Cumberlands, which is where I like to ride around, hang out, and camp at quite a bit. Isn't that a freaking rocking sticker? And the colors, that's what's up. Gives me like this old school kind of Western vibe with the with that sticker. Freaking awesome sticker. And he sent me 2 of them. And then he sent me, he said, I know you like them Desert Storm cards. So he sent me out, I can't remember, 4 or 5 packs, but I got a Schwarzkopf card, man. there was several, and there's been a card that I've been looking for, right? And like, hard to get a hold of. I'm trying to show y'all some cool stuff. Here's a CIA card that I got in it. His Majesty King Hussein I, right there. Let's see, government Canadian system. Yeah, okay. Age 1 Cobra. So I mean, some freaking rocking cards that he sent over, right? Tariq Aziz, which is, you know, these are terrorists, right? U.S. Marine warrior. But I've been hunting and looking, and right now I've just got it in a penny sleeve. I'm gonna get me another hard sleeve to put the penny sleeve and the card inside of. But I got a Saddam Hussein card. So I'm freaking stoked up about that one. The Iraqi president, Saddam Hussein. Which on the back it kind of talks about how he got kicked out and all that, and then he came rise back to power, and then we know what kind of a terrorist he became and what kind of hunt he had going on for him and all that. But I just want to, you know, I don't know why people want to give things to people. I feel so blessed and cared forward and just in a brotherhood with some of these guys, man, because the kindness just pours out of these guys. And I'm so thankful for all these cool dudes that I've got to meet. And Dwayne, you're a real G, and you know, and I'm not going to sit here and keep tooting the horn and all that, but if you don't know Dwayne, go check him out. Dwayne at Clark's Kentucky Knives, one of the coolest guys around. And man has got some cool stuff, to say the least. And I've been blessed enough to meet Dwayne twice. One time he met us up there at Smoky for a case event, and then one time he hollered at me when he come down through Knoxville to visit the zoo here recently. But talk about cool as a cucumber. He's a real G. He's an OG. He's in my mafia. I would put him in my foxhole in a minute. The last thing I want to show you guys today is another one of those T-Moon knives my father-in-law got me. But y'all know how I'll be liking them cheap T-Moon knockoffs and stuff, and I don't even know if it's supposed to be a knockoff of, but it's got sprinkles all over it and a terrible paint job. I don't know if you can see, it's got a pink blade on it. It's got a thumb stud and a flipper. I don't know if you can see how terrible the paint is on this thing. This is the way it come out of the box. But it's freaking awesome. And talk about sharp. And if anybody me and Lanny was talking, I used to watch Nick Shabazz too. I don't know that he makes videos anymore, but if you can see right there, that's one of those USA designs that he talked about. It says USA design, but he called it USA design like it was a person or something. It's got the, that's crazy. It's heat anode on the inside, and it's blue on the outside, that deep carry pocket clip. It's got a lanyard hole for all you lanyard lovers. It's got a flipper tab. It's a liner lock. I about dropped it because it's assisted open, trying to overcome that spring. It's got a thumb stud. It's got about 110% lockup. So that thing probably gets stuck one day. Looks like it's running on those neoprene washers, and it looks like there might be a dang mild steel washer in there too, but I don't know. It's got a gold hardware. This thing's just awesome. It's just I like to have fun, and he knows it, and he says, man, he sees that stuff and he's like, oh, I thought of you, and I'm gonna snag it. And it's a War Tech. That's what it is. That's the old War Tech. Everybody be watching out for these War Techs now. It's the official knife of I can't decide what I'm trying to say there. That's the official knife of terrorism, the old War Tech. The Gestapo and terrorism, they carry them War Techs. I'd take this over most Rough Riders though. I'll definitely take it over dang double nail neck Rough Rider. I like this thing. So if you see this thing popping up from time to time, just like that orange and teal pair of 3 did, give me a shout. You can tell me it's a piece of junk. You can tell me I love child labor or whatever. You know, you can carry on with all that crap, whatever you want. It's my money. It's not my money. It's my father-in-law's money. He can spend it on whatever he wants. And everybody knows I like to go down to Hammers and get some novelty knives to give away on the horse races and stuff too. But it is what it is. My money. You come work for my money. You can tell me what to do with it. How about that? Anyway, guys, go down to McDonald's, get you a EDC bucket, buy some fries from Donald. At certain times coming up soon. Make sure you've done your facts. I don't care what you do, just make sure you got the facts on what you're going to do, and you're not just doing it because somebody had a sign or somebody pressured you into it. And beyond that, guys, I sent some stuff out. I sent some stickers out today too. I'm running low on stickers. I just got some new. I hadn't been sending the purple hollows, like the original hollow, out, but I just got some more in. But everything else is like low. So the Whack Donalds and I've still got some River Boys, and I got a few of the OG 2.5s, but I don't have any of the big OGs like the orange with the Knoxville Skyline. We'll have to get some more of those. I've still got some Haterades. I've still got some clear purple Knoxville Skyline too. But I don't have the large quantity. The muskrats they're low too. So I'll be ordering those slowly and surely. I try to get them on deals from Sticker Mule when they hit me up. The more you buy, the more deals they send you. So we're doing pretty good. But that's about all I got, guys. I just want to check in. I'm gonna try and do a few this week to show off some of this stuff, man. I've been doing some banger trading and getting some good pickups and things. Meeting some cool people, talking to some cool people and stuff. And I just want to share with you guys, show you guys my passion. There's that Stag 32 pattern again. Man, if that thing's not sweet, I don't know what it is. But when I get that slip, I'm gonna start carrying this one and putting some teeners onto it. I think I'm gonna keep this one for the rest of my life. So that's about all I got, guys. I want to remind you, hydrate and check on the homies always. If you haven't talked to some of these guys in a while, just shoot them a text, shoot them a DM, holler at them. Just make sure everything's okay. Check in on them. I know I'm not the best at it. I have a group, but my group is growing, and sometimes it's easy for guys to get lost in that. So just make sure if you hadn't seen or heard from somebody in a few days to holler at them and check up on them, you know. But like I said, hydrate, check on the homies, stay salty. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace!